We will look at this poor guy here to avoid setting negative goals. The devil is in the detail. What language do you use to explain something? Be careful what words you pick, because if you pick the wrong ones, it might be quite counterproductive. You need to use words that are positive, constructive, and the words that help you see solutions and see the way. So if you work with a goal which is to prevent jumping into the hole, as I have heard leaders say in Systematic, then you want to rephrase it to something like, I want to be more tactical, or I want to work at a more strategic level, or I will lead proactively to secure stability. The reason for you to pick words that lead you to something and not away from something is that you get what you focus on. Your mind doesn't understand don't. Don't think about a white elephant. Don't think about Colgate toothpaste. However, as part of a process of making great goals, it can be a good exercise for many leaders to think about what you don't want in the beginning. We're all different, and for some people it's just easier to be clear about what you don't want instead of what you do want. So if you think that you might work in this way, I would encourage you to brainstorm now on what you don't want. Then we change it afterwards and rephrase it to what you do want. Take a moment to brainstorm. What is it you don't want? Hit pause to work. Now we will rephrase what you don't want to what you do want. I will give you one more example. I don't want to be stressful or feel I'm in a hurry when I talk with my employees. I can then rephrase it to, I will be grounded and calm when I talk with my employees. Or I will take deep breaths, listen well, and speak in a calm pace and tone when I talk to my employees. Now see if you can change all the words to be positive and constructive, so you work with the brain and mind, knowing that what you focus on is what will get. Now we will rephrase what you don't want to what you do want. I will give you one more example. I don't want to be stressful or feel I'm in a hurry when I talk with my employees. I can then rephrase it to, I will be grounded and calm when I talk with my employees. Or, I will take deep breaths, listen well, and speak in a calm pace and tone when I talk with my employees. See now if you can change all the words to be positive and constructive, so you will work with the brain and mind, knowing that what you focus on is what you get more of. Rephrase now, please. Before we move on, let me just remind you that this goes for leading your people too. So it's always an important exercise to pay attention to what you will do and what you want them to do. So pay attention to avoid talking too much about what you don't want them to do. It's simply easier for them to deliver when you have done the work of being clear in your communication. Because being specific about what they should do will make it so much easier for them to do it. Also, when you're sure not to cause them Before we move on, let me just remind you that this goes for leading your people too. It's always an important exercise to pay attention to what you will do and what you want them to do. So avoid talking too much about what you want.